Tak. Čau, já jsem Ondra. Vítám vás u mého kanálu a budeme pokračovat v příběhu. Skončili jsme u Vrchojeckého moru, který jsme vyřešili. Oznámili jsme vše panu Rackovi a budeme pokračovat. A uvidíme, co nás čeká dál. Budeme teda pokračovat v příběhu. Tak. Jsme tady. V táboře pana Racka u Tamberku na výhlídce a budeme pokračovat. Tak. Tak, makli na mapu. Vrchojedy. Máme tady měšec. To znamená, že jsem asi trestně stíhán. Bude pokutka. Ale to nevadí. Tady je DLCčko. Tady je další DLCčko. Jo. Aha. Tak to bychom se mohli stavit tady. Tady začíná DLC s názvem From the Ashes. Ve kterým, jestli to teda nevíte, budete vlastně budovat nově tuto vesnici Přibyslavice, ve který se odehrála bitva s těma lapkama, s komárama. Jo. Takže zajedeme na Tamberk. Tak jsme tady a jdeme na to. Jdeme za panem Divišem a to nám řekne víc. Vypadá, že pan Diviš bude někde ve vesnici. Si nepůjde někde tam na dole. A nebo někde chodí po cimbuři. No, jdem se podívat. Tady ho máme.
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
Can I be of service to you, Sidovish? I've heard talk that something is going on in Přibyslavic.
Henry, you've come at just the right moment. I sent a man to Přibyslavic. My locator, Marius.
Marius?
You're planning to resettle the village?
Yes.
Why Přibyslavic, of all places?
Because it's been lying fallow and falling into ruin since it was sacked by Havelmetic years ago. It's about time that changed.
What's a locator?
A land allocator. I charged him with checking on the condition of the settlement to see if we can start rebuilding it.
Well, it should be safe there now. We trounced that rabble on the battlefield.
Yes, and that's why I sent my master locator there. However, he should have been back long since.
If you've no objection, I could go and look for him.
I'd appreciate that. He probably just got delayed. But I'd be happier if you checked it out. See you later.
Tak jo, tak jdem se tam podívat. Ztratil se lokátor. A my ho najdeme. Jo, paráda, máme tady cestovní bod. Takže můžeme pokračovat dál. S rychlým přesunem. Asi cenost máme dost. Odpočatost. No, jakž takž. To nevadí. Vyhneme se. No, měli jsme se výborně. Co pak se tady děje? Ale. Jaká neplecha. uložit, a tak to bude tvrdý. Lapka, jo.
So, it's all clear to me now.
Boys, who are you? You've no business here.
I'm Henry, and I was expecting to find you here.
What? How could you?
Sir Divish's locator went missing around these parts.
Well, it seems like he's all out of luck, don't it? Divish ought to have sent someone better than you to parley.
He didn't send me to parley, he sent me to deal with it.
Deal with it? There's plenty of us, and you're on your own. So I'd think twice about how you're gonna deal with that.
Let him go, right now. Or you can stay here and feed the crows, like the rabble who were here before you.
All right. No need to be hasty, eh? Oh, we'll be on our way then. Quietly. That fella's in the tent over there.
Byli nějaký drsní kucí. Kterým stanu? Víme zámek. Hlavně to nepraskne. Co tam máme? Aj, klasika. Sušené maso, to se hodí. Precel. Neboj se. Pozor. Prodáme peškovi. Prodáme peškovi pro prachy. Ale kde je ten šulín? Tady.
Thank you. My pleasure. Sir Divish sent me to find you, and it looks like I arrived just in time. God's truth. I'm Henry of Scaliff.
My name is Marius Bilek, Master Locator. Sir Divish sent me here to survey the area.
Well, the outlaws are out of the way, so we can go and report to him, right?
Not just yet. Those bastards caught me as soon as I arrived, and so far all I've seen is the inside of the tent they tied me up in. I still have a job to do. Although I won't see much in the dark. I'll have to spend the night. Though I doubt I'll get a wink of sleep after what happened. You sure there are no more bandits around?
You've nothing to worry about, unless you're afraid of hares.
Well, come to me after dawn and we'll look the place over together. I'll explain everything to you.
All right. Good night.
Pohoda. Žeru se z kotlíku. A dáme chrápanec. Ještě tady počvaříme něco. Kolín beru. Sušený maso. Zbytek nechci. Pohoda. Uvidíme ráno. poslední hodinka. Zdravá strava, výborně. Tak. Pak je lokátor. Aha, už se to tady štráduje. Tak si s ním promluvíme. Tyhle, zajímalo by mě, jaká je kvalita, protože já vidím kostičky, tyjo, na telefonu.
Here I am.
Excellent. We can start inspecting the area right away. See what can be built where. Shall we get to it then?
Jsem právě dal, kvalitu jsem zvýšil. Dal jsem, jakoby místo střední jsem dal vysokou.
I'll escort you there.
Na telefonu zase vidím prostě rozmazáno totál, takže. Ale když to je dobrý u tebe, tak cajk.
Never mind. Should we get going?
Tak to obejdem. Máme tady kostel. Děkuji ti, Paulí, za zpětnou vazbu, za feedback. Trošku jsem si myslel, že to seš ty, no, ten sledující, co se připojil. Měl jsem pravdu, vole.
Every village must have one. Be nice and prominent. It's on the hillside, so the foundations will stay dry. It can have its own little square, close to the church. There's no better site here. The church is still standing. Good. Good. Whoever built it did a good job. Considering how old it is and what it's been through recently, it stood up well. It won't be an easy job to fix it, but it can be done. Timber alone won't do, though.
Co pak bude tady? Co tady? Změnil tyhle směr. Jak robot. Chobot. Tak šup, jedem.
We could fit at least one tradesman's shop here. Maybe a baker's?
Jaj, ty vole. Tak co ty tady děláš, ty vole? Neskutečný, ty vole, bombardér.
There's quite a lot of space here. It just needs clearing thoroughly.
Stáje. Co tady budeme dál teda? Most bude potřebovat určitě zpevnit.
Main approach road and stream. This bridge needs reinforcing. It won't last long in this condition. I reckon it would make sense to build a weir over the stream down there. The water here is clean and can be used to supply the village until we sink a well. It's a good thing we have this stream. No point in building without a water source. Supplies and trade will flow through here.
Výborně. To se pomíjím. Místama to je dost užvaněný, ale dává tomu prostě, jako rozšiřuje ten svět v tom středověku, prostě víc informací.
I can't even see past the trees and ruins whether there's room for anything there. But at least the trees are strong and healthy. All we need is a few good woodcutters, and we won't have to bring in any timber from elsewhere. Stone foundations. They'll come in handy, and we're close to the stream.
Že by mlín?
Lots of space here. All the better. Big space, clean water, close to the village green. A good site for an inn.
No jasně, hospodů musí být.
That's that then. The most essential surveying is done.
Výborně. Výborně. Kecáme.
Good day to you. So, Master Locator, ready to start building?
There's a long way to go before that. The few ruins that are left are basically beyond repair. They're still overgrown with brush.
Oh dear.
We'll have to get it all cleared before we can start rebuilding it.
So it is possible to rebuild everything?
Yes, absolutely.
But building a whole village is no small enterprise.
We'll need timber, lots of it, which isn't a problem in the middle of the woods, of course. We'll have to hire wage labor to begin with. Quite a lot of men. I think we should get started without delay. There's a lot of work involved, but it'll be well worth the effort. I can just imagine it. The church will dominate the whole settlement.
That's good news. When will you inform Sir Divish?
Why wait? I'll head to Talmberg right away. But would you keep an eye on things here in the meantime? It would be rather embarrassing to run into more bandits when I return with Sir Divish.
No problem. I'll be right here.
It shouldn't take us long.
No. Tak počkáme, uvidíme.
My lord.
Tak to byl fofr.
Přibyslavic. That is to say, welcome back to Přibyslavic after all these years. Well, what's left of it.
Not to worry, Marius. I'm glad to be back in my old hamlet. Although, it seems to have aged about as gracefully as I have over the years.
I beg to differ, sir. It's quite dilapidated, unlike your good self, but at least it's safe now. Thanks in part to Henry here, who also saved me from a predicament that cost me valuable time. Who knows? If it hadn't been for him, we might not even be talking now.
Well, lad, in the end, you managed things in your own way, I see. Just as you said you would.
I did my best, sir. They didn't look all that tough, so I put a bit of pressure on them and they took to their heels.
You were outnumbered and you scared them off?
Nah, they were greenhorns. I think they may have been a bit intimidated by me.
Let's hope they don't try anything like that again.
I'm quite sure they won't, sir.
Let's get down to the matter in hand, shall we? What state is Přibyslavice in?
Sir, in my official capacity as locator, I am gratified to inform you that the hamlet of Přibyslavic may be renewed. And indeed it offers prospects of considerable expansion beyond its former limits.
Splendid. Finally, some good news for this province.
And badly needed, too.
So, what have you discovered so far? I want to know all the details.
We had a scout around.
We conducted a basic survey, from which we can make a preliminary outline of the parcels. I already have in my head an initial plan of what can be built where.
We should certainly have a church. I'd like to preserve the existing one.
That should present no serious obstacles. The building is in much better condition than we anticipated. But extensive reconstruction will be required.
That's to be expected. It seems things are finally looking up. We routed the bandits in battle, and Henry took care of the remnants. When can we get to work?
Right away, as far as I'm concerned. All we need is people and the necessary funds. And we'll need someone to keep order, at least in the interim.
True. I'll leave you some of my men.
If I may, I would recommend quickly appointing a bailiff to take responsibility for the renewal of the village, its coffers and its citizens.
True. First things first. Since you understand these matters best, you shall take charge of the land parceling and building works. You'll be available to the bailiff, but answerable directly to me.
I'd be honored, sir. Thank you.
And, as regards the office of bailiff, what about you, Henry?
Yes, sir?
You've proven yourself well. You've demonstrated that you're capable of solving problems, and you command the respect of your former Skalitz neighbors.
Well, I'm not so sure.
And you're also capable of maintaining law and order.
I must concur.
So, let us expedite matters. Henry, I hereby appoint you to the office of bailiff of the hamlet of Přibyslavic, in my domain.
My lord, it's a great honor. Thank you.
You will oversee the initial renewal and administration of the village that will set the ground for further development. But don't imagine it'll be a bed of roses, lad. Being bailiff doesn't mean you can do whatever you like. If you don't treat the settlers rightly, I'll soon find out and relieve you of your office. Besides, we can't spare a single groschen from the Talmberg coffers now, with the province in chaos. So, you'll have to cover the cost for the building work from your own purse.
Me? But Marius said it would cost a fortune.
True, but from what I hear, you know how to get your hands on coin enough. So, I expect you'll manage it just fine.
I'd like to know who's been spreading such gossip.
And I am assigning you certain specific tasks. You must ensure the rebuilding of the church. That means complete reconstruction, wall paintings, and a new altar. See to it that in the future, the village will be capable of supporting a certain number of people. For that, you will need to ensure the construction of essential artisans' buildings. And ultimately, the village must produce sufficient earnings to fund further expansion.
But, sir, I've never done...
I understand your concerns, but you'll be handsomely rewarded. I shall grant you the proceeds from the whole village for the first 5 years, and you have my permission to use the surrounding woods and land as you see fit.
Well, that's, I mean... Are you sure I'm the right man for the job, sir? It's a lot of responsibility.
As you said yourself, Henry, it's a great honor. Besides, you won't be alone in it. I'll assist you and supervise the construction work.
Phew. All right, then.
So, we're agreed. You'll give this document to the Rete bailiff. He'll make the announcement to invite settlers, which should ensure enough people to begin work. At the same time, your official appointment as bailiff will be announced.
Don't know what to say, sir.
I'm sure you won't disappoint me, Henry. And now I must get back to my duties at Talmberg. Send word when everything is prepared.
Certainly, sir. Have a safe journey.
Farewell, sir.
No. Tak to bychom měli. Já uložená, tak jo. Kouknem se, jestli něco bude postavit, nebo asi ne, to vypadá.
What now?
Before we can start building as much as an outhouse, we'll have to get the whole area cleared, and we'll need lots of people to work the land and parcel it out.
Right. So I suppose I'd better get to Ratai first and see to that announcement.
Dobře.
Indeed. I'm sure the bailiff will be more than happy. It will get the refugees out of his hair, and the citizens will stop complaining. I'll stay here for now and start planning the building plots. As soon as the labourers arrive, I'll start allocating work to them.
OK, jdeme do Rataj. To bude 4. Vyhneme se? Výborně. Ozbrojenci. Tak zkusím se vyhnout. Výborně. Ajaj, koukám. Pojedem přes mrchojedy. Tak uvidíme, co nám povědějí tam. Si nás chytěj teda. Uteč. Ne. Tak to nám nevyšlo. Tak to budeme muset vyřešit jinak. Cože? Jo. Jde po mně. Tamhle běží kluk. Uteč. Uteč. Odpráskni ho. No. Už jsem dost daleko. Tak jedeme dál. Co tady to? Počkej, jak se situace vyvine. No, v jakým jako úkole. Aha. No to je jedno. Frčím dál. Frčím do dataj. Zase nějaký přepadení. No jo, přepadení. Utéct. Výborně. Tam je vždycky taková banda žebráků. To nemá smysl se s těma zabývat ani. Žádný věci dobrý na prodej z nich nepadají ani, takže prostě nevím. Až přijdem do Ratají, tak se budeme muset najíst, aby nám se nevyrušil perk zdravá strava. Já tam u ty brány, tak tam je takový jakoby tábořiště, kotlík s jídlem, tak tam se nachálujem. Cháluj líp. Tady dáme chálku z kotlíku. A samý loading. No, tak pojď už. Co je? Jo, takhle. Jde naproti, kluk. Dělej, mluv. Brně.
I have a document for you from Sir Divish. It concerns the renewal of Přibyslavic.
The village you drove those bandits out of?
Very same.
Jasně.
So it's true then. Good. Good. Let me see that document then.
Here it is.
So what have we here? It says I should announce that anyone interested may move to Přibyslavic to live and work. And Sir Radzig and Sir Hanush also give their consent. In that case, let's not waste any time. Come along with me.
Už běžím.
Asparagus that'll cut you in half and cucumbers that'll cure what ails you. Come get them.
Flour, egg, salt, yeast. Let it bake a bit. You'll be able to
Garlic,
feed the
carrot,
whole
beetroot,
family with
onion,
fresh bread.
all that grows in the ground. Fresh. Come right up.
People, come up close and have a smell. Fresh bread.
Hear ye, hear ye. It is hereby announced, in the name of Sir Hanush and Sir Divish, that you, the citizens of Ratai, as well as those who have found temporary refuge here, are permitted to move to the hamlet of Přibyslavic to the north of Talmberg Castle, wherein you shall be vouchsafed a new life and new dwellings, providing that you shall contribute to the renewal of the hamlet. All those who choose to accept this offer shall be exempted from payment of taxes for a period of 5 years. They shall be permitted also to make use of timber from the surrounding woods and water from the streams. The hamlet of Přibyslavic lies in the domain of Sir Divish of Talmberg, and all who settle there shall be duty-bound to him. It is furthermore hereby announced that Henry of Skalitz is appointed to the administration of Přibyslavic and the office of bailiff therein, which office and privilege have been conferred upon him by Sir Divish for loyalty and services rendered. I would therefore recommend that our Skalitz friends consider this offer very seriously, as nothing better is likely to come your way anytime soon.
Tak pojďte, panáčkové. Nový domov. Promu s Martinem, tyvo zas. Moment. To je nějaký... To se hodí. Nezdolný. Ani úroveň 12. Mám pocit, že tady je maximálně 20, ale nejsem si jistý. Ale nevím, to uvidím. Co jsem to chtěl? Questy. Nový domov teda. Promluv si s Martinem, dobře no. Takže zase do Přibyslavic. Frčíme. Ještě teda kouknem na sice na počet to se, no tak frčíme do toho. Frčíme zpátky Přibyslavice. Aby jsme mohli konečně něco vybudovat. A už je tma. Večer. A to nemám rád. To je nepříjemné. No zase, to je přesně to místo jak posledně. Teď. A tady nás možná taky čeká problém. Zase mrchojedy. Jak vidíte, tak je tam měšec. Takže pokutka. A mohli bychom to projet. Ne, utéct. Výborně, paráda. Tak, jedem dál. Se zdá, že časem ten měšec jako zmizí, no, ale chvíli to asi bude trvat, no. Uvidíme. Tak ještě kousek. Kacéna. Panečku, to je budováníčko budování. To bude vesnička. To bude lokalita. Nejžádanější lokalita. Kým domkám. Tak. Pěkně to tady vymydlili. Tak, pojď. Tak si hrcní.
Welcome back.
Jdem stavět.
What news from Ratai?
Well, the bailiff read Sir Divish's decree, and now I'm officially bailiff of Přibyslavic.
Then allow me to congratulate you. What will be your first step?
First, actually, I'm not quite sure. What would you recommend?
As it happens, I already sought a few things in your absence. You might have noticed that the first people have come from Ratai.
Yeah, I saw some heading here right away.
So when they arrived, I was able to start clearing building plots with them. After they'd erected some temporary dwellings, that is.
So we're ready to get things started?
As long as you know what you want to build, I can show these new people what to do. We'll be building on the sites we've measured out. You can go and look them over first, if you like.
I'll do that. I'll see what's going to be built where.
Nevertheless, I doubt you'll be able to figure that out just from looking at the sites.
Well, there's nothing here, so we'll have to build everything. Ale house, bakery, butchers, rat house. Did I mention ale house?
Eventually. But be warned. To begin with, it's always best to start with facilities that will be producing construction materials for everything else. And since we'll mainly be using timber, it makes sense to set up a woodcutter's camp.
All right. And then what?
That depends. Every building has its use. You'll soon get the grasp of it, and it's all in the ledger.
What about the workers' wages and buying materials for artisans?
The money must be put in the trunk here. The expenditures for wages and materials will be taken from it. So you should keep it topped up to prevent delays. It reminds me, there's the matter of my own pay to be resolved.
Yes, of course.
Sir Divish guaranteed me a fixed income. What's more, this job is an exceptionally big one.
I see. But how much are you thinking?
I have a record of payment here somewhere. Here it is. Let's say 1/4 more than that.
Well, as you said yourself, it's just a continuation of your work for Sir Divish. So I see no reason to change the conditions now.
Even though it's much more work and responsibility. You can't be serious.
A já furt ty vydřidu.
This amount ought to correspond to your work.
It seems we understand each other. I agree.
Good. I'll put your wages in the trunk too. Are you sure it's quite safe?
Quite. Only you and I shall have a key and access to the trunk. Besides, we'll have guards on watch here.
Ah, That's reassuring.
That's about all to begin with. If you need any more details, I'll be happy to explain things to you.
I want to build something.
Certainly, Master Bailiff.
Ty vole, tak počkej.
I'd rather not build anything.
Nevím, kde co je, tak... Nejdřív se musím kouknout do té knihy. Jak to tam všechno je, rosto. A musíme postavit něco, co nám bude vydělávat. A ještě musím vlastně dát ty prachy do té truhly. Ty vole, to je... Takže... Jak to teda bylo, ne? No, takže tadyhle máme přehled. Jak na tom jsme, teda. Peníze 0, reputace, stav výborný, příjem vesnice. Jo, jsou kolik, kapacita vesnice, opravený kostel. Takže. Přeplacený lokátor. Kurva. Špatně placený lokátor. Cože? Co to je? Nic. Tábor dřevorubců. Potřebujeme tábor dřevorubců. Pekárna, kurva. Tak co můžu postavit? Kupecký dům. Moment, takže. Kupecký dům byl úkol. Potřebuji tábor dřevorubců a most a cesta. Takže, ty vole, to jsou dardy. 4000, 8000. Hospoda. Most a cesta za 4 kousky. Tábor dřevorubců, kde je konečně? Tady. Je paráda. Postavit budovu. Nejsou splněny všechny předpoklady. Jak to? Jo, nejsou prachy. Dobře. Takže tady je truhla. A jak tam dá peníze? Aha, takhle. Nějaký koruny si nechám pro případ nouze. To si nechám víc, nebo míň. 5000, no, asi tak. Tak. Musíme koupit teda, ty vole, to jsou ceny, ty vole. To jsem myslel, že to není tak drahý teda. Bude muset, nevím, sehnat prachy nějaký. Čořit. Zabíjet všechny. Okrádat. Tábor dřevorubců, to je včelín. Jo. Největší průser je, že to bere ještě jako prachy, že to má náklady nějaký měsíční. Že postavit tábor dřevorubců. Práce čeká.
Good choice. Come with me.
Tyvo, on utíká. Proč neutíká minule, tyvo, když jsme se tady courali? Srazit. Ho sejmu. Já tě sejmu. Tak kam až poběžíme? Vím, že tam držou rubce v lese, vole, ale... No. Co jako?
We're gonna build here?
Indeed. Can we begin?
Jasně.
I'm ready.
Postav
I'll
to
just
tam.
quickly check again that we have everything we need. All good. We can start construction.
A filmeček. To je dobrota. Výborně. Nazdar, kluci. Jak jde život? Makáte? Makejte, vole. Potřebujeme budovat, hoši. Žádný flákání tady, jasný. No, pořádně, vole, pořádně. Jak kolbence. Tak. No, jelikož nemáme prachy na další stavbu, tak bude muset asi se ponořit do nějakých příběhových misí, aby jsme vydělali nějaký chychtáky. Tak, jsme omytý. Podíváme, jak to je se spaním. Nasycenost. No, když se nabaštíme, určitě to neskazíme. Tadyhle tomu žebrákovi musím taky dát nějaký prachy. Až kilo. Tak. Co je, hej? Co tady hulákaš? Tak, dáchneme. Na chvilku. A vyrazíme do světa. Počatost. Ty vole, ten hovno. No, to je jedno. Chrapej. Proč? No. Aha. Vykresli se. Textury, ty vole. Tak, a jdem na úkol. Na příběh. Dojedu tam tudy má. Po cestě. Ne, nedojedu. Tak to vezmeme nějakou vzdušnou čarou teda. Nejlíp. dveře je. Musíme prozkoumat. Dobrý. Dobře zaparkovaný. Ty vole, co to je? Zajímavé. Čá. Houbičky. Víte něco skovaného? Vypadá to, že není. Co? Zajímavé. Zajímavá location. To jsem. Tak jdem dál. Ježišmarja. Tak hoší to ne, tohleto. Vlastně nějaký žebráci tady.
Boa, jeho! Jude. Missed.
Všechno? Nebo co jako? Skap. Jste si ho zapředvedli teda, kluci. No a jelikož potřebujeme prachy, tak to všechno počoříme. Prachy. A jenom spíš ty dražší věci. Ty vole, žebrota. Chleba, vole, klobouk si strž do prdele. Prací, vole. Sračky, nohavice, prachy, sušený ovoce, to se dá sežrat. Pes, nechci. Psínu nechci. No. Pojď sem koní. Ajajaj. Jaký nadělení tady. Co pak se to přihodilo?
This one won't be going anywhere anytime soon.
Ale no.
Looks like that wagon was loaded with charcoal.
Já chci tu truhlu. Co mají tady? Uhlí. Koní, pojď sem. Jsou nějaký stopiska.
charcoal burners. Someone must have seen or heard something.
My respects to you, sir.
Tak to vysyp.
What happened at the crossroads?
What crossroads? What are you talking about?
Nelží.
Enough
Nelží
bullshit.
mi.
I know you dragged somebody here, so tell me what happened.
I don't know nothing, and I haven't seen them. If you want to know something about it, just ask Boyar. I don't want nothing to do with it.
Who is this Boyar?
Boyar cracks the whip around here. You'll recognize him by his red cap.
Thank you.
Take care now.
Lesí. To je dobře zasekli.
Who is this Boyar?
Boyar cracks the whip around here.
Thank you.
Take care now.
Kdo má červenou čapku? Oho. Počoříme. Něco. Tak to toho moc nepočoříme. Výborja. Tyhle zajc. Ježišmarja. Krev?
I'm on the right track.
Kam? Ty vole, Boria, vole, kde seš? Co je tady? Napáčíme zámek, aspoň se to naučím pořádně. Potřebuji novou úroveň se dostat. Nová úroveň. Penězí. 9, no, to nás moc nevytrhne. A jauna. Tady je taky jauna. Ani Boria tady není. Vypáčím zámček. To jsou žebráci tady opravdu. Takže tady je krev. Tak jdem dál. Ty vole, semka. V pohodě. Aha, ono to tady pokračuje dál. Tady pak je ten s červenou čapicou. Ty s tou červenou čapicou.
I am honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
No, výborně.
What do you know about the wagon that's been ambushed at the crossroads?
I haven't a clue what you're talking about.
Ty
Really?
nekecej.
Yes. Is that a problem?
Jo, sejmu.
You're what passes for bristle and gristle round here, are you?
Possibly.
So listen to me, you hero. If you don't want me to wipe that crooked grin off your face, you'll start talking. Got it?
Yeah, right. Because everyone knows charcoal burners are thieves and killers. Well, let me tell you, that's not at all what happened.
I'll be glad to hear you out.
let's just get this straight. We didn't ambush anyone.
And what were you doing at the crossroads then?
We were just passing, and we saw the wagon. So we took the sacks.
Just the sacks? What about the trail of bloodstains leading to the camp?
I was just getting to that. We also found one wounded man. What am I saying, wounded? The fellow was hacked like a martyr in some holy picture. He begged us to hide him away.
So you have him here somewhere? Is he still alive?
The fellow has quite a will to live. I'll give him that.
Where is he?
We've locked him away in the shed. There.
I want to talk to him.
I don't know. He paid us. We're not to let anyone near him.
We've been through that already.
All right. Just calm down. Here, take the key.
Thanks.
May the Lord watch over you.
To šlo hladce. Teď v který kulně? Asi v týdle. Ty jo, hodně těžký, kurva. Mazar, ty vole. Co ty tady? Tvoje máma.
Do as I say, and you might walk out of here.
Drsnej.
What? What's that? What do you mean?
Don't worry about it. Just answer my questions, and I might even help you.
Well, if you say so.
Sej mu, že jsi to neviděl.
Who is it you work for? Who did the wagon belong to?
To Menhart. He's some kind of merchant who hired me for protection. But that's all I know.
And where's this Menhart disappeared off to?
No idea. I blacked out after the attack. Only came to my senses once I got here. I don't even know where here is.
Jsi pěkně v prdeli, vole.
Who ambushed that wagon?
A knight. He's been following us for a while.
And where did he go?
I don't know. I got a beating, and then I passed out.
Do you know what you were carrying in that wagon?
I never asked Menhart that.
Ty jsi teda informátor, ty vole.
Tell me more about the night.
Filmeček.
Where's the coin?
What coin?
I will not repeat the question.
I don't know about any coin.
Ah! Where are those sacks you took from the wagon?
Sacks! They're behind the shed.
That's him. That's got to be that knight.
Is that all? Did you take anything else?
Fuck! Stop! Stop right there!
Ty vole. Bude honíčka. Se načti, ty vole. Kamil, kde je? Koní, pojď sem. Kde jsi? Kamil. Kamil, ty vole. Jsi v prdeli, vole. Ty vole, tě v hajzlu, vole, tě ani nevím kam běžel, vole.
Well, I suppose it doesn't matter as long as he goes back to the Sasau Inn.
No ty vole, to je taky úkol tohle, ty vole. Podívej se, ty vole, ten se tady... Sázavský hostinec, říkáš. Dobře, no. Tak uvidíme. Ty vole. Dobrý breaky.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll be back in 2 shakes. Coming right up. I'll be right back.
Bloody quicksilver.
Tady pak seš. Chlape jeden. Chcem lehnout. A uvidíme, jestli přijde. Mohli bychom taky zkusit něco teda počořit, aby jsme měli cash nějaký. Uvidíme, zkusíme něco. Nějakou levárnu. Nějakou levotu. Všichni chrápajou. Počkej. No, to si můžu nechat. Sundám věci, abych nedělal kravál. Jdem čořit. To je on. Zkusíme čořit. Ty vole. Se probudil. Kurva. Ne. Já jsem hodnej. Já tě nechci zabít. Ale je mrtvý, vole. To jsem v prdeli, vole. Musím ho zabít. Co se dá dělat? Jelikož už jsem to hrál teda jednou, tak vím, že tam jsem jako přišel docela dost velký kus příběhu, ale to asi ty vole. No, výbavu má pěknou. Co se tam píše? Cestovní glade. No nic, to teď se dozvíme teda úplný hovno, tak já to zkusím nahrát o kousek zpátky. Zbudím ho teda. Spíš a promluvíme si. No. Tak nechrápej.
Who are you? Why did you ambush that wagon?
No doubt you have many questions.
I certainly do.
We will talk. Not here, however. The wolves have ears. Let's meet at the pond after sunset. You'll find me waiting by the...
Jak po západu slunce? Teď je noc, ty vole.
I'll be there.
I will expect you.
Budu se těšit. Tak proč zavíráš ty? Co je, nepřevlíkne? Takže bychom šli počařit. Že jsme mu čorli všechno. A je to. Tady to natřískám do truhly. Co jsme mu ukradli všechno. No, co je jedno, já to tam natřískám všechno do té truhly. Tak to asi je vše. No, on je tamhle. Kde jsi, kdo jsi?
So here I am.
Jsem oblik, ty vole.
What do you have to tell me?
I brought you here because I did not want to cause an alarm at the tavern. I'm very sorry, but you made a mistake coming here alone. And it will be your last.
Wait.
You wish to make your peace with God? Very well. but be quick.
I just want to know why you ambushed that wagon.
You make no sense. Do your accomplices not tell you when they send you after me?
Accomplices? What are you talking about? I'm here on behalf of Sir Radzik Kobila.
Radzik Kobila, you say? A nice attempt. Most men have such stories about wives and children. Your heart would break. Or else they try to buy me off with stolen coin.
No prdele práce, Máňo. Tak nic, vole, jak jsem ho měl zabít, vole, tam už. Kurva. Meč? Já nemám meč. Mám, ty vole, tak...
Had enough, boy?
Tak co bude?
You dear.
Najednou, vole. Najednou.
Who is that driver? It seems
No tak
I
ne,
have
asi
finally
lepšího
met my
ještě.
match.
Your match? I think you meant to say your superior.
Do not be so proud. My day has been hard.
That doesn't change anything. Now I'll be asking you a couple of questions, and you're going to give me answers to them nicely. Starting with who you are.
You may call me Ulrich. I will tell you nothing more until you give me some assurances.
Assurances? How about this? If you talk, I'll spare you.
Do you expect me to believe that? I know full well how these stories end. I have been at the other end of the sword more times than you can count.
I give you my word.
The word of a thief? Jesus. It is true what the preachers say. This world has gone quite mad. You had better kill me. I'm finished. Anyway. Just as you are.
Unlike you, I'm not a criminal.
You believe that the forging of money is an honest trade?
I've got nothing to do with that. I'm not a forger, I'm the one investigating.
What? What are you saying?
I'm in the service of Sir Radzik Kobila, Governor of Skalitz and Royal Hetman.
Then we have something in common. I also am here under orders from above.
From who?
Perhaps you might sheath that weapon, so that we may talk eye to eye. If we do indeed have a common cause.
Stand up.
Tak to bylo takový nedorozuměníčko.
Well, but if it is the truth that you are sent by Kobila, then we can assist each other.
What do you mean?
I found out many things, but there are still questions I cannot answer. And the last man who knew anything is now dead.
What man was that?
Mainhard, the merchant from Passau. Listen, I will explain everything to you, but first, I need you to do something for me.
Oh, really?
You will introduce me to a certain person, and I will tell you everything I've learned.
Who do you mean?
Master Tobias Pfeiffer. If you truly serve Sir Radzik, then you must know him.
I think I know who you mean. What do you want him for?
I have here a written confession which tells how those forgeries are made. But I do not understand such technical matters. Master Pfeiffer, however,
we'll definitely be able to make sense of it. And you'll give it to me, just like that?
It seems I have little choice. This is the last lead I have. In the meantime, I will return to Sassau and see what I might learn there.
Shouldn't you go with me to see Fafar?
No. I must remain in Sassau. I have some, loose ends that must be tied.
What's your name, anyway?
I told you. I am...
Just Ulrich?
It is enough.
Because you look like a knight. They seldom have just one name.
It is true. I have a horse, armor, a sword, and a shield. But there are many ways to acquire such things these days. As I am sure you know.
So you're not a knight?
I am a trustworthy soldier in the service of a nobleman. That is all you need to know.
Nobleman.
I'd like to know more, but I have a feeling you won't tell me.
Your feeling is correct.
Who are you working for?
I understand why you wish to know. But this does not mean I am at liberty to tell you.
Very well. I shan't beat it out of you. Tell me what you know about the false coins.
Do you know Passau?
No? What is it?
A city in Bavaria. Passau is a city of trade. All the currencies in Christendom change hands there.
I see. And that would include Prague groschen?
Some months ago, counterfeit groschen were discovered to be circulating there. They are made from copper plated with silver. The Passau alderman began to investigate and learned that a family of money changers was involved. They were bringing the forged coins in from Bohemia and sending back real ones. My liege lord is allied to the Passau alderman, so they requested that he deal with the matter.
And so he sent you?
Yes. He needed a man that he could trust absolutely.
And what about that wagon? What happened there exactly?
I followed Menhard from Passau. I had reason to suspect a connection with Sassau.
So they were transporting false groschen on that wagon?
Yes. On their way here, they brought real coin. Groschen, forints, francs, and the like. But now, the sacks were full of counterfeits.
What happened on that track?
I ambushed them. I took down 2, but that bastard man had cut the horses loose and rode away.
What next?
While I was chasing Manhart, those charcoal burners came and stole what they could. Before I could catch him, his horse threw him and he broke his neck.
So we won't get anything out of him?
Unfortunately not.
Tak to... Tak jdem za panem Fejfarem.
Godspeed. I will wait in Sassau at the Wagoner's Inn.
Krásný bracho. Tak, kam pak se teda dáme? Do Ratají zase předpokládám. Samozřejmě. Frčíme. Přepadení ne. Uteč. Pohoda. Co to je za uchyláka, ty vole? Jaký fake, vole, zas. Píše do chatu. Ova. Se upláchnu. Pardon. Měšťanka. Ujni měšťanko. Pan Racek Chobila. Otvor. Díky. Tady není. On je někde pod náma, ne, ty vole. Jo. Selátko. Taky písemností. Hlavně ať mě nenachytaj, ty vole. Co tady máme? O svaté Dorotě, Ježišmarja. Knížky, ty vole. Svatá Dorota. Tak možná bude tady v nižším patře. Šéfis. Tady je kakání. Tady. Tady se, takhle se kadilo ve středověku. Tak. A můžeš si číst. Máme jako knížku. Máme jako knížku. Nemáme, ty vole. No tak momentálně. Není co číst, tady je nákrv pokladu akorát. No, tak jdem. Tak. Nazdar, šéfku.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
Master Fafar, I need to speak with you. I found out something about the counterfeit coin.
Did you really? Do tell.
Close to Rovna, I came across a wagon that was transporting the first coins. Unfortunately, I came too late. The carter and his men were dead.
Damn it, blast. Do you know who did it?
Yes. A certain knight turned up there. Turned out he was also after the forgers.
Well, that is indeed unexpected. Tell me, what did he say?
His name is Ulrich. He looked like a knight, but he refused to show his master's colours.
Ulrich, you say? Could be anyone. Can you describe him?
An older man with a moustache. But for all his grey hairs, he seemed pretty tough to me.
Doesn't match anyone I've heard of. But then we don't even know if Ulrich is his real name.
I asked him who his liege was, but he refused to tell me.
We live in such strange times. In days past, knights would vie with each other to see who could extol their liege's name the loudest. And today, they take assumed names, hide their emblems, and sneak around the land like thieves.
I got the impression he was hiding his identity because his master's at odds with Sir Radzig.
That may well be. As a staunch supporter of the king, Sir Radzig has many enemies.
He told me that the fake money was being taken to Passau in exchange for gold coins. Then that real money was being brought back to the Bohemian lands.
That would explain why those fakes bear the Passau canto mark.
His master's allied with the Passau alderman, and they told him to sort it all out.
I wonder who could be behind it all.
He gave me these documents to show you. He seemed to think they prove he was telling the truth. They're the records of the interrogations in Passau, and some other things he said you'd understand better than him.
Let me see. We, the aldermen of the city of Passau, interrogation held this day, put to pen by the questor. The place of origin is a monastery in the land of Bohemia. Which certainly confirms my suspicion that something underhand is going on in Sasso. Coin assay report. Copper core coated with amalgam. But this is interesting. Here's an outline description of how the forgeries are made. I'll have to study it more closely. We command Herr Ulrich to investigate and let no man stand in his way. This looks like the original safe conduct. It has the seal of the Passau alderman, but they certainly didn't pen this.
How do you know?
I recognize the hand. It's the Clement of Caplitz, the high scribe of the Rosenbergs.
Rosenbergs? Who's that?
A rich and powerful family in South Bohemia. Burgrave Henry III is a great rival of our King Wenceslas.
So what does all this mean?
Well, it certainly explains why your knight is so mysterious. Anyway, we should be careful. And we shall begin our investigation. The documents show they use silver amalgam for coating copper fakes. That's a lead we can follow.
What?
Silver amalgam. It's produced from quicksilver and silver.
Well, that doesn't sound like something just anyone can get hold of.
You're quite right. You will go to Sasso at once. Look around the forges in the city. Someone must be working copper for them. I, meanwhile, will take counsel with Sir Radzig and then follow after you.
Where shall we meet?
At the inn on Sasso Market Square.
No.
Take care now.
Takže bude jenom... Bude pokračovat vyšetřování. Mluv.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
May I be of service?
Yes, Henry. Chief Engineer Fafar has been asking for someone reliable to assist him.
The Chief Engineer? Is it about scallops?
In a manner of speaking. Master Fafar has, well, evil forebodings. I think he may want to send you to the Skalitz mines.
Can they really be restored?
Everything can be rebuilt with enough will and resources. Well, everything except a man. You'll get the details from Chief Engineer Fayfar. For the time being, consider yourself his handyman.
Tak teď se s ním mluv, ty
Where
vole.
do I find him? Is he here in the castle?
Where? Now that's a good question. He ought to be somewhere at Perkstein unless he's gone off to deal with some problem or other. Look around. You're bound to run into him.
Well, thank you. I'll go and see him straight away.
Good luck, Hal.
Později. Teď řešíme mince. Falzifikáty. Tak. Tak, mrkneme na to. Takže vydáme srsátovi, zjistíme, kdo dělá smědí a pak za Urlichem. A pak bych to asi ukončil už. Další pokračování zase v další epizodě. Škoda ty Přibyslavice, no, že nemáme víc peněz. Že jsem tam mohli začít trošku víc hospodařit, ale to nevadí. A jak musíme trošku vydělat peníze a pak to pofrčí. Blbý je, že teďka prostě to bude chvíli prodělávat, ale není to zase tak strašný. Peníze se dají vždycky sehnat tady prostě jako buď se dá něco ukrást, anebo prostě jsou tam ty vedlejší mise, ve kterých jsou ty tábory kumánů, že ty se dají vytřískat a pobrat z nich nějaký jako brnění a následně prodat buď u mlynářů, alebo normálně v obchodech, že jo. Mlynáři ty kupujou spíš, nebo jako já teda u Peška prodám úplně všechno, když zrovna jdu okolo teda, ale jinak ty mlynáři vlastně berou i to kradený zboží, který je normálně v obchodě kradený zboží se prodat nedá. Tak, kde máme kováře? Kde máme kováře? Ten mlynář. Kde je krejčí? Jejda. Tady nemám co dělat. Nic. Tady kovář asi není. Co říkáš? Who's there? It's me. It's me.
Come closer, my...
Vydři duch. To je jeden z vedlejších úkolů. Zeptáme se tady. Jsi nějaký hubatý.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
Tak co? Scháním.
Do you make anything out of copper, Master?
I do a bit of Damascene decor sometimes. Why do you ask?
I'm looking for someone who could do me some copper sheets.
Well, that's pretty rough and ready work. I wouldn't waste my time with it. But go and ask Zach from the craftsman's yard by the monastery. He's bought up all the copper to be had around here anyway.
Necháme si opravit. Rovnou. Ty vole, mám peníze? Nemám. Tak nebudu si opravit nic. Běžím dál.
Vegetables, fresh vegetables. Look, smell. Aren't they lovely?
Nic. Koníky, tady. Zach skoupil všechnu měď. Tady je pekař, tady je hospoda, tady ještě nějaký kovář byl někde, se mi zdá. Z klášterního dvora. Tady má ceduli nějakou. Tadyhle.
I am honored that a...
To víš, jo. Dobře. Tak nic. Tady byl taky nějaký ten kovář.
The sun he hides behind the cloud, his heat goes cold, his fire goes out. He's on the fishing boat that's neck, he's down on the deck. Fry your fish, fish heads best, fishy thighs and fishy breast.
Říkačka. Probíhá říkačka, podle který kalí meče. To je součást zase dalšího vedlejšího úkolu jednoho. Ale nevím, jestli... A teď to nebudem hrotit. Zeptáme se, jestli nepoužívá měď. Ale myslím si, že ne, že rovnou můžeme k tomu zachovit. O kovářích se ale pracuješ s ní.
No, and even if I wanted to, I couldn't. Zach from the monastery craftsman's yard has bought out all the copper.
To je jasný, potvrdí nám to druhej. Tak můžeme jít rovnou. Jedem na klášterní dvůr. Je. Stal jsem na držku. Zavodil jsem o střechu.
hell was that?
Tak kde je ten Zach, ty vole? Tohle za vejletníka. Vlastně. Tohle je co za odborníka? Vydáš. Ty vole. Vesničan, vole. To je jasný, vole. Čeledín, vole. Co ty máš za luben tady?
What can I do for you?
Do you want something?
I do. And you look like the kind of fellow who knows a thing or two and wouldn't mind a bit of work that's not entirely, well, honest.
What's it about?
No, co ti jde?
I'm looking for someone who knows how to dip her pockets. For a reward, of course.
It's lucky for you that I happened along. Who do you want me to rob?
There's a farmer who lives in the craftsman's yard. He made a killing supplying vegetables to the monastery. I worked for him for a while, but then he threw me out without even paying me for my labour. I'd like you to steal the groschen he owes me. And also a pouch containing an amulet he got from the herb woman. He's as superstitious as an old crone, so when he realises he's lost it, he'll have a fit.
Sounds easy enough.
It ain't quite that easy, otherwise I'd handle it myself. That fucker don't trust no one, and he's always looking over his shoulder. If you manage to nick his pouch and his coin, you can keep the groschen as a reward. Good luck to you.
No, tak to nás dál moc neposunulo. Musíme se na toho Zacha debilního. Ale kde je, ty vole, to nevím. To netuším. Alešek, Semelka. Ha. Pojď sem. Vítek, skřítek, Vítek. Jo, dobře ty.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Ty vole, tak co je? Hodně pod tlakem tohleto. Lešek, Semelka. Ty tak kde je, ty vole? Ty Vítku, vole. Vysyp to, vole. Vole. Neřekne nic. Šup. Tak. Nic. Jdu za Ulrichem.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pojď sem. Ah. To je on.
Good day to you.
Nazdar.
Do you work any copper here, Master Blacksmith?
Why'd you ask?
I'd want to commission you to make something.
Then you best go elsewhere. I never use copper.
Ten je ulhanej.
That's not what I heard.
What?
I was told in town that you bought all the other blacksmiths' copper.
I'm being made a fool of yet again, it seems. Anything else? I still have work to do.
So back to that copper, Master Blacksmith.
What?
Aha.
Farewell.
Dobře. Tak to jsme měli. Ježišmarja, ty vole. Je manipulace s tím koněm. On je nahoře. Ty vole, tak co děláš furt? On furt chrápe.
So, what did Master Pfeiffer have to say?
I consulted him and we definitely have a starting point.
Tell me more.
Master Pfeiffer found out they need copper sheets for the core of the coins and quicksilver for the the other part?
I see. They have such materials at the monastery.
Exactly. That's why I'm interested in the local forges.
Yes, that is good. Yesterday, I heard people from the craftsman's yard by the monastery complaining. They said they could not sleep at night because the blacksmith works all the time till down.
I see. That's certainly worth asking about. Have you heard anything else?
You said they use quicksilver. There is a painter lodging here who is painting the church in Úžec. I heard him complain also. He said that he went to the monastery for quicksilver and it was all gone.
Well, that's something to follow up as well. Thanks.
What? I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
I hear you've had some problems with the supply of quicksilver.
Problems? I should say so. For the third time this month they've told me there's none. There's no quicksilver to be had, they said.
And who exactly are you talking about? Who's holding back the goods on you?
The monastery overseer, or his assistant, more like.
So what did the overseer have to say to you?
Nothing. Apparently he doesn't deal in such trifles. Leaves it all to his assistant, the pompous git.
What do you need quicksilver for?
I don't. They do. To mix up the red pigment for me. I'm painting the church in Úžec. Can you imagine how stupid those biblical scenes look without red?
Not really.
Then be glad you can. My eyes hurt just to imagine it.
That's all I need to know for now.
Ah. But wouldn't you care to buy something before you go? Or play a game? I really need some money.
Tyjo, to já potřebuji taky, jo.
Getting expensive.
I'm sorry,
Mám čas. Sorry, bracho. Jedem bomby.
Yeah.
Good day to you.
Do you have any quicksilver in stock?
Who's asking?
Nobody. I'm just asking.
Then I don't have any.
That sounds almost as if you don't want to sell it to me.
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I can't.
Just say more.
Bollocks. Tell me this instant what you've done with the goods.
Nothing. And I'd advise you to calm down. We're on hallowed ground.
You're a fine one to speak of hallowed ground. A lying thief in monastic robes. What next? A whore dressed as a nun?
This is blasphemy.
I'll give you blasphemy. I'm sure you know what our Lord did to the money changers in the temple.
What do you mean? You're not going to hurt me, are you?
Tell me what's going on here and I won't have a reason to.
Jesus. But I didn't know anything about any counterfeiting.
For your sake, I hope that's true. Now tell me what's been going on.
I swear, I wouldn't normally do anything like that.
Get to the point.
They came for me at noon. Directly to the office. The overseer was somewhere on his rounds. Some night, it was. Without a crest. Armed. He called himself Sir Jezek, and he had a lackey with him called Rapota. A scruffy fellow with a yellow cape. Always whistling he was. They told me they wanted all the quicksilver we ordered for the monastery. Of course, I told him that wouldn't be possible.
And then what? Did they threaten you?
Not at first. They tried to bribe me, and when I refused, they started threatening.
How did you hand it over to them?
I take it up the hill behind the monastery here. There's a big tree there with a small chapel underneath. Sometimes Rapota is there waiting for me. If not, I leave it there.
Very well.
Good luck to you.
To se nám to vyjasňuje. Takže počkat. Co je toto? Jo. Zaběhnu za panem Fifarem. A potom zkusím zajít za Ulrichem, promluvit. A půjdem prověřit tamto místo, kde to předávají, tu rtuť. Pojď se tady křižuje u jídla, tyjo.
Greetings. What do you need?
Jo, nejdřív peněz za kasce.
So as to fit in. I don't want it known that I'm in town.
No, jasně, pan Incognito.
So what have you found out so far?
I found out where they get their quicksilver from. You were right, it was the monastery.
It was the only logical explanation.
It changed hands on the hill behind the monastery.
Have you been there to have a look around?
Not yet.
Maybe it would be worth the time.
I'll go and see.
Oh, tak jsem tam měl jít
Have you
rovnou.
found out who's behind it?
Someone called Rapota.
Not much, but it's a start. At least it's not a common name. Listen, Henry. I had another thought on the way here. Those counterfeiters have to have a punch die to make the fake coins.
Yes, of course.
That's sophisticated work. There's a man I know who works at the monastery yard. Master engraver Jerome of Silesia.
You don't suppose that he's...
No, not that, God forbid. I know him well. He'd never do anything like that. But he runs an engraving workshop, so he might have heard something.
Very well, I'll ask him.
But ask with tact. I don't want him getting offended. And I prefer you not to mention me at all.
I'll try to think of something. That's all.
Mhm. Tak. Ještě leteckou dílnu teda. Tam měla být poblíž. Vlastně ta je úplně vlastně na tom. Na klášterní dvoře. Zastavím se za Ulrichem a nevím, jestli třeba nepůjde se mnou. Tam třeba do toho ty vůli. Zkusíme to. Nevím, jestli to toho.
I might know where the materials from the monastery get passed on to the forges.
Where?
Up the hill by Sansar Wood.
Shall we go right now?
Well, I need to find out more. I don't even know if anyone will be there now, but you could keep an eye out there, in case anyone appears.
Agreed.
Co to znamená teda? Ty vole. Tady doplnej teda. Jeroným Slezský.
I'm honored that a knight such as...
To víš.
How goes the work?
Getting there, getting there. You need something, my boy?
What are you doing here anyway?
You're in an engraver's shop, my boy. We're engraving, of course.
Yeah, but engraving what? And what's it used for?
Oh, we engrave wood and stone as well as metal. Here in the monastery, it's mostly about decoration.
You've got quite a large workshop, Master. You don't do all the work alone, surely?
I'm usually here with my apprentice, Florian. Of course, by simple observation, you'll note that this is not currently the case, and I'm here alone. Which means that either I'm a liar or something out of the ordinary has occurred.
I see. I think. So what's happened to Florian?
He shares the fate of the pharaohs for today. The fifth scourge of Egypt did smite him, the plague. So his message advised me.
Jesus Christ, the plague?
Do remain calm. I'm quite certain the plague from which Florian is suffering wasn't a judgment from on high. Or if it was a judgment on excessive drinking.
told such an ailment can be of truly biblical proportions.
Biblické rozměry.
Thank you. I'll leave you to your work.
May the Lord watch over you.
Jdu se podívat, co tam na to. Teď nevím, jestli se mám podívat na to Dčko nebo Cčko. Ježíš, zase zpátky. Co je toto? To je počas. Ale, tábor. Ale ne. Se dá prodat. To berem. Co je? Co chceš, ty vole? Takže jsem tady čořil truhlu? Jsi blbej, nebo co, ty vole? Drám.
Had enough, boy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Tak to je dobrý teda buk, vole, nebo prostě pičovina, vole. Ježišmarja. Kam jsem to dojel, ty vole. No, promluvíme s Floriánem ještě. A házíme tady na koně ještě teda ty věci na prodej.
God be with you.
You look quite sprightly for an invalid.
What? Who the hell are you?
My name's Henry, and I'm making inquiries for Sir Radzig Kobyla.
And what do you want from me?
Straight to the point then? Alright. I've been investigating counterfeit money, and the trail led me straight to you. Does the name Rapiter mean anything to you?
I don't know. Maybe?
Don't bother. I know you know it. You make the punch dice for the counterfeiters. How do you hand them over? Do you know where their workshop is?
I can't say anything. I'll deny everything and you've got nothing on me. No evidence, just accusations.
You just incriminated yourself.
One man's word against another. Like I said, I'll deny everything.
And do you really think that's going to help you? Your word means nothing. You've got the tools, the knowledge and the workshop. The only thing missing is a motive, but I'm guessing it's money.
I don't give a fuck about money.
So what then?
Those bastards kidnapped Esther. If I don't cooperate, they'll kill her.
Who is Esther?
My girl, of course. That scum took her right out of the bathhouse.
I'm sorry about that.
Me too. Listen, I'll tell you everything, I promise. But only if I know that Esther's safe.
What, so I'm to go searching for her in the woods?
I know where they're keeping her, but nobody will help me. And what can puny little me do faced with those strapping great villains?
You're trying to haggle with me? Have you forgotten who I am?
I won't let you push me around.
You mean the way you aren't being pushed around by the kidnappers? You'd be more convincing if you weren't shaking in your shoes.
Jesus Christ, will this never end?
Now talk.
They found me in the tavern one evening, caught me when I went to the ship pile. They started to badger me about working for them.
They?
Yes, Rapiter. And a knight they called Sir Jezek.
And then what?
They explained what they wanted from me, and I told them to sod off.
I'm guessing that didn't go down too well.
It wasn't all that bad. They just threw me on the dung heap and left. And I thought it was just a drunkard's joke. But then they took Esther.
How did you hand over the punch die to them?
Rapiter waited for me behind the church. I didn't want to give it to them without seeing Esther first.
And did they let you?
Yes, although I don't really know why. They took me to a derelict farm in the Skalitz Hills. My poor Esther, they'd scared her half to death.
So at least you know she's alive.
Who knows? It was a while ago. And they never let her go, even after I did what they wanted. They said they'd be needing more.
More punch dice?
They wear out over time. And they have to be replaced regularly.
Where will I find Rapiter?
He's usually wherever I am.
What does that mean?
He watches me. Everywhere I go. And when I'm at home, he sits on the bench in the square, watching my house.
So he's there now?
Hard to say. Sometimes I see him in the tavern on the green, buying supplies.
All right. At least I know where to start. And you go to work tomorrow, you hear?
Why?
Because we have to lure him out. And besides, your master will surely be glad to see you.
I have my doubts.
I suppose I'd better go. I'd hate the bastard to get away.
Go. I hope you...
Good luck to you.
Karapotu máme na dohled. Musíme počkat, než odejde od stáží, kdyby náhodou.
Are you Rapiter by any chance?
Pardon me? Do we know each other?
No, but I'm hoping to change that.
Well, I don't have much time right now. I'd best be off.
It'll only take a moment.
All right then. What do you want?
I know that you spy on Florian. I know you were involved in the kidnapping of the bathmaid, and I know why you're doing it all.
It seems there's no point making excuses.
None. Now tell me where their workshop is.
Of course, of course. That will be the best solution.
So?
Let's leave it for another time.
So, are you ready to talk?
I will. Just don't hurt me, please. What do you want from me?
Tell me where the workshop is. Don't worry. Your master won't be punishing you for betraying him. You're both gonna have too many other problems.
It's in the Scarlet's Mines.
That doesn't narrow it down very much.
On the eastern side of Scarlet's Hill, there's an abandoned mine gallery. Well, it used to be abandoned. Now there's a small camp in front of it, and the workshop is inside.
Who is your lord?
Sir Yezhek of Ronov. That's what he calls himself, although Ronov Castle's long gone.
Who are you, anyway?
They call me Rapota. I used to be the executioner's henchman in Brno.
And how did you come to be serving Sir Yezhek?
I helped him escape from prison. If I was going to serve anyone, better Sir Yezhek than the executioner.
So you saw being a brigand's henchman as a step up in the world?
I thought if things changed and he stopped marauding, he might get Ronov back and take me into his service.
Well, after this little escapade, you can forget about that. You'll be lucky if you don't end up swinging on the gallows.
It's all the same anyway now. I've betrayed him.
So who's Sir Yezhek working for? Don't tell me he just took it into his head one day to start forging coins.
That's not for me to know. Sir Yezhek was on speaking terms with various lordships.
Such as?
We were often guests at the monastery, but I slept in the hayloft, so I heard nothing.
And apart from that?
In the camp, you'd occasionally see a Hungarian nobleman, but I don't know what he was doing there, or who he is.
I think I've heard enough.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
I don't want to hang. It's a horrible death. I prefer you just kill me here and now.
An honourable death?
Nepak, to nemůžem.
It's the dungeons for you, and the sort of punishment a counterfeiter deserves. Don't worry. In time, you'll be glad of the gallows.
Tak. Tak, Rapota je ve vězení. Co nám tady zbývá teda? Jo. Tak jo, no. Tady bych to ukončil. Zbytek. Pokračování příště. A zajedem teda ještě do toho. Do toho zajdem. Víš co? Víš kam? Do toho. Do hostince, tam se vychrápu. Lesním ještě. Ne, jsem přejeden. Ztratil jsem perk. Tak jo. Tam potom v té penězokazecké dílně, tam to je takové ošemetné, že je to v podzemí, je tam tma, je to prostě, člověk tam zabloudí jedna, dvě, takže jak říkám, hodíme chrápanec a pokračování příště. Tak díky za sledování a zase někdy v dalším díle